Ho, ho, ho. You just call my hoe an agent 3 times. You just call my agent a hoe 3 times. My client. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. I grew my hair and I grew my beard so I could be YBS, which is something I plan to release as a rap on Christmas Day. And it stands for Young Brown Santa. But today we're going to be reacting to Ren's Money Game, which is a game. Hold on. Yes, we're going to be reacting to Ren's Money Game. And before we start that, today, on the day I'm recording this, December 21st, I released a Christmas song called A Red-Nosed Reindeer, a Christmas rap. They came out last year on this day, if you can see here.
Why your nose so shiny? You must be Rudolph the reindeer. Other reindeers whiny cause you like got them to look here. It's in the night.
Ho, 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 ho. And then I released another one called A Krampus Story, which released on Christmas Day.
I hear his hooves while he's stomping in your lobby, pissing on the Grinch cause he is Krampus. He wants you in his lair, you've been wicked for a year. Not each other's skin
But
like the
that's enough of that. We're now on Ren's Money Game. A reaction, and I grew my beard because I'm YBS. Young Brown Santa, which is a rap I wrote yesterday, but it's not that good, and it doesn't sound Christmassy, but it's only Christmas beat. So, anyways, that will be released on my shorts, hopefully on Christmas Day. Let's not miss it. Let's not get boxed during Boxing Day. Anyway, this is Ren's half Money Game. Part 3 recently just came out, so I decided I might as well. When did part 1 came out? How long ago? Let me check. Oh, whoops. 4 years ago, and part 3 just came out, so I'm like, might as well start from the beginning of the series with Ren. I do love me some Ren. 2, 1. So here we are. Money Game by Ren. Ho. Yeah. Ooh.
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk among us.
Okay, Ren always goes too fast for me, but I'm going to just for the fun of it, we're going to put some subtitles on. But already I am loving the beat. Ren always has the beat. The beat just brought me in.
A strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie, theory, strife, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose, but who's fooling who? A ball chained to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was...
It kind of reminds me of This Is America by Childish Gambino, because he had the guy tied up, except this is about Money Game, and Childish Gambino is showing how they're diluting everyone else's mind so they can hide the real stuff that's going on. But in Childish Gambino's song, they kill the guy playing the guitar with the mask on. In this one, they're not. With Ren's accent specifically, it's hard for me to understand the words. I'm not so used to the accent. So, y'all bear with me here.
Crying shame, the pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole world burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer.
Hold on 1 second. I forgot to gotta put that on.
Just aim to grab my guitar here.
Okay, we're back.
Why you want me to play
I-
you a song? Jingle bells, jingle bells.
That's Santa's little helper in the background. And he's not helping properly. Please go back to your elven prince kingdom. Santa's little helper. You're much taller than Santa, but it doesn't matter. You're not bigger than me. Anyways. We're back with the money game.
Oh, I'm leaving.
Go back to your elven kingdom.
It's supposed to be jolly during Christmas.
It's a jingle, it's a jingle. Anyways, we're back. I didn't know what I was going to say. But I knew I was forgetting something.
The world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade. But now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain.
I like he's using a double entendre. It's like he's saying ran, 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 and rain, rain, rain. The vibe there. But I actually, it's funny because I wrote a song maybe two weeks ago. It's about being cheap and how I'm cheap. And in the song, it specifically says money is a figment. It is only meant to reach the service that you need, which is what Ren said, because he said money is paper, but it twists people, but it's only made for trade. Before they used to trade livestock, but now people want to trade money. So let's see what else Ren's got to say.
Sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the vein. But we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop.
Everyone's playing the game. He said, it's easy to blame, but put the mirror in front of yourself, because it's usually only you have to blame. I'm sorry, that was really funny. He slapped him. It's just because I'm thinking of the Childish Gambino song of This Is America. And every time Ren's like putting the gun, because in Childish he shoots the guy. So I just feel like Ren's going to shoot him in some point during the scene. Because he did the gun thing and then he slapped him to... I don't know if this is being played live, but the way he slapped him to do his cue, because he told him to stop, was actually... I liked how he did that. I don't know if you heard that. If you're listening to headphone, there is a slight chance you probably heard that. But the way it was, whoever made the video, the way they panned it, it's the bat hit. It started at the right side and it came all the way down to the left. Like it's you could only hear it in one ear and then it went all the way around. It's only a headphone thing, you know. There, he picks up the bat. And
Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate, when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth, that's my right to hate, that's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate, a way to justify
the right to hate? That's a freedom of speech. Well, when did freedom become a right to hate? Is that what he said?
Speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate?
But when did freedom become a reason to hate? Because there's so many places that don't have freedom, and the people that do have freedom sometimes the people that don't have freedom are jealous of the people that do have freedom, because the people that do have freedom don't use it to their advantage. Some of them do, and people just hate on other people, because even in this world, to be truly free is you gotta be in the money game. You gotta be all the way to the top, is what he's saying. You gotta be rich, because if you're extremely rich in the money game, you have the freedom of as limited time as you want, because you don't have to worry about gaining money, because you have all of it. And you could just keep on paying everything you have to pay, and you'd still be free to use your time. And people are jealous of that, because a lot of people, most of the people in the world, have to work too, and they don't get the time because they're spending their time for work. And a lot of people are changing that. And that's what causes the hate. And now everyone's getting offended by everything, even if it's a joke. So you gotta take that in. But this is 4 years ago. 4 years later, anything you say will become offensive, but the world's starting to get a bit back to normal. So you could start making jokes again.
It's coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the middle class savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames. Irony in freedom.
That sounds a little hot. I came back. I don't know if it's hypocrisy or democracy, but we have the freedom. All of the people in the West. Is England part of the West?
Cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the middle class savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep.
Oh no, he said hypocrisy. He says the people in the West, we colonize all of the people they're gonna. It's called hypocrisy. I thought he said democracy. Let's hear the line one more time.
But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the middle class savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves.
When is the freedom? Because he's talking about freedom, and then he's talking about people in the West, because they kind of have freedom. They have the freedom of speech, but then they still colonizing all of the rest, so that's hypocrisy. Because they're talking about how they hate freedom, or they're talking. I feel like I just confused myself there. You know what? They're talking about how they talk. They're talking about they're talking about the freedom, and then the hypocrisy is that even though you have all this freedom of speech and everything, they are still colonizing you, and even though they hate freedom, they still want it. Oh, okay, I guess that's what the hypocrisy is. Alright, one more time.
When did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the middle class savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames. You denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from.
I don't know what just happened. My audio. It's weird.
From immigrants, irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants.
Hold on. I guess it's because I was getting a call. It messed with my audio.
Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent. I'll shed the.
He's right. I know Ren's in London, but at the same time, we are all immigrants. People that came to North America, and they calling these other people immigrants, but they still were immigrants that came into the land. I'm talking about North America specifically. But at the same time, Britain, they came into India as immigrants, and England, no matter where you are, you're somehow, even if you're a part of the land, you're immigrant. When Pangea was there, if Pangea did exist and all the lands were together in one place, and everyone's separated, well, at some point we are all immigrants to some country.
On immigrants, America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome. North demonizing immigrants.
Okay, he's explaining it. So I was just talking about North America and how it was colonized, and those were immigrants that came into First Nation land. And now he's explaining the same thing. Now we're gonna learn. We're learning some stuff here. Ren's always teaching.
You're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome. And North
America was colonized by Britain. Immigrants. Britain was colonized by Rome. Immigrants.
Britain, it was colonized by Rome. And also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we make the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat, the same old TV show.
Okay, I know this video took place 4 years ago, but right now there's a Palestine war going on. And those guys are trying to... It's Israel. Is Israel that colonize them? I'm not too sure. I'm not up to date. Those guys are trying to colonize them, and everybody is fighting. And I know the same thing happened. It's just a repeat, and people are acting like hypocrites, and it's just repeating and repeating. It's the same cycle. At some point, it's gonna repeat, right? And people, that's just the way it happened hundreds of years ago. It happened a couple hundred years ago. It's happening again today. It's always happening with another country. At some point, there's someone that just wants to colonize somewhere else, and nobody wants them to be free, and they just want to own it. They want to be so, like, no matter what we're doing, we're still making the same mistake, and that's hypocrisy. That's what he was saying. It's all colonization, and he's literally explained it. And it's funny that I'm listening to this today, and this stuff is happening right now, as it's been happening for hundreds of years, and this video came out 4 years ago, and just the connection, because you know it's gonna keep on happening. As humans, we're just colonizing. We colonized. Well, I'm really writing this video. We'll colonize the world, and the north, and we've colonized the planet from animals and everything else. So we are just trying to take over. We've already destroyed 50% of the world's forests and oxygen supply in maybe the last 100 to 200 years. 300 years ago, there's probably 1 billion people on Earth. Now there's 8. Imagine how fast we're spreading. We're an invasive species. Anyways, let's get back to Ren.
German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we make the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions are our own, and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we'd like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Oh, he took it away. Making a smiling face. The fake smile. That is live. Okay. Oh. This old money game. Okay. I see what he did. He explained everything to the person playing the guitar, and then he put eyes, because the person was blind before. Yeah, that's what he's portraying. The person was blind before, and he's explained everything to them about colonization, about all this stuff, and he put eyes because now he's opened his eyes. He's seen the world. I love the symbolism there. At least that's what I think he's saying. His eyes are open now. I know that they got it in their game. Ren stopped me. Said I can't rap on his beat. But that gasoline? like a lot of his videos are also live. Like, he always had the mic on him. He's always performing it live, and it's in the music video. That just what makes him a really good artist, you know? He's performing the video live, and if you mess up in the music video, I don't even know if this is a one take. I just don't know. You just gotta know every single thing, and if you're really into your music, you will know every single thing you want to do, and you probably practiced the video before. I don't know if he did, but you know when to stop, you know the cues, you know when to do the beat, you probably practiced the whole script, and he got the whole story, and he knows when to stop and pause, and he's doing everything live. Even the guitar was plugged in, even the instrumentation live. I like that. Gonna kill himself. He's gonna light himself on fire, just like he said at the beginning of the song. Because as they said, you burn, run, yeah. Rain, you know it'll be burning around the world, and we all just hypocrites saying that we got some freedom, but you know that ain't it, and everybody's colonizing. Even if you say that you don't want it and you want a little bit of freedom, we're all just colonizing. We're burning the world over and over again, like they say. We've been burning and we burning away. Even if we say that we want some freedom, hate always finds us. It's always the snake, always up and eating, always up and eating. We took a little tree, now we know so much knowledge. Like the apple that you ate, you gain knowledge. Now, we're burning the world over and over again. We're burning the world over and over. And that has been my reaction to Ren. Ho, ho, ho. Christmas song. As he said, the world burning, we're all hypocrites. And, jeez, I dropped that. Now that I think about it, at the end he burned the song, and this song came out 4 years ago, and Fall Out Boy released a new song maybe 8 months ago, I think, and it's called We Didn't Start the Fire, and they're explaining how the world already been on fire. And it's funny that it's relating to this song, and Ren saying the fire's always been burning across the world. We are the invasive species, and we also have a problem with self-control. That has been my reaction to Money Game. If you want me to check out Money Game 2, hit that like button. Comment any other Ren songs or any songs at all that you want me to react to. I'll check it out. My YBS, hopefully rap, will be out on Shorts on Christmas Day, which is Monday from today, 2023. And hit that subscribe button. But until next time, I'll see what more reactions. This has been Ren with the Money Game.